Good morning, families. Today we're going to talk about the number card activities that are located on your OneDrive. They should look like this. You'll have to print those out, or you can certainly make something similar to this if you don't have access to a printer. Before we get started, I am going to share a little secret that I do use with most of my kids. It's called the sensory bin, and this is what it looks like. In here is rice, and it is dyed an orange color. So we like to hide things in here. This helps to keep them engaged. So for this activity, I personally would use a sensory bin while working with children. You can use whatever you want in here. You can do shredded paper, you can use pom-poms, anything. Beans, we have. Noodles are always good. You don't have to dye your rice. You can just put any rice in there. There are endless possibilities for a sensory bin, but it does help to keep children more engaged in activities. So for this activity, this is how I would use it. I would have a sensory bin, and I would give a student a card with just the dots on it. And then I would find something to hide in this sensory bin, because we want to find two of something to cover up these dots. So there's many different things. If you have access to rocks, you can use rocks. Remember, some things are choking hazards. So you know your child best. Do not use things that they're going to put in their mouth and then potentially choke on. They do need to be monitored. So you can hide two rocks in your sensory bin. And then they can find them and put them and cover up each circle when they find them, and then we can go back and count them. How many rocks did you find? 1, 2 rocks. Great job. If your child has an IEP goal that's not only using one-to-one correspondence, but maybe finding the corresponding number that then goes with this, I would give them a choice after they had found the 2 rocks in the sensory bin and show them 2 numbers and say, well, where is number 2? Find the same, and then they would match it up like this, kind of like a puzzle. Put them together and then move on to the next one. So there's rocks that you can hide in there. You can also hide, I just happen to have some gems. Again, this is a choking hazard. So do not use these, and watch your children carefully. If you have a child that likes to put things in their mouth, hide the gems in there. They're gonna dig around, find gems. They need to find 3 gems. Only hide the 3 that they need, and then they're going to put them on and then count. How many gems did you find? Now let's find the same number. This is exactly like the language that I use when I work with children. If you don't have access to little things like this or a sensory bin, children love stickers, and you can have any sticker you want. You have Dora stickers, Spider-Man stickers, anything that will fit on here. They'll peel them off and stick them on. Oh, you need 2 more. Put 2 more stickers on. This is also great for fine motor as well, peeling off and sticking on. Sometimes the children do have difficulty getting them off, so I will start them like this, and then they would peel the rest off. But we don't want to do it all for them. We just want to give them a little starter there. If you don't have stickers, you can use markers, or I have dot markers that I use a lot if you have these in your home. These are just exactly what they're dot markers. So it just makes a big circle. And again, this is working on that one-to-one correspondence with your child. You're gonna tap here. There's 1 and 2 and 3. We're not dabbing all over. We're taking our time and doing 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's find the number 3. Find the same, make a match. So that's what I would do with those little guys. The numbers go up to, I believe, 15. So if you have a little one and their IEP goal is numbers 1 through 10, don't worry about cutting any extra ones. Some of our 3-year-olds are only working on numbers 1 through 5, and they're just working on the one-to-one correspondence. They are not working on finding the corresponding number. Some of the bigger kids are working on finding the corresponding number, and they progress past 10. So you have to remember, I do work with children ages 3 to 5. So some are just turning 3, and some are going to kindergarten next year. But check your child's IEP, see if they have an IEP goal on numbers and using one-to-one correspondence, and this is a great activity. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks. Bye.